festive jumpers. 12 million new seasonal sweaters will be snapped up by December the 25th, and there are 65 million of them lying around in cupboards and drawers, ready to be brought out of mothballs for the season of goodwill. But now the questionable sartorial tradition has been slammed as harmful to the environment by the green charity Hubbub. Joining us now from Hubbub is Sarah Divall. Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Divall, I think.
Oh, is it
Divall.
It is Divall, isn't it?
Yes.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sarah Divall. Tell us why Christmas jumpers are harmful to the environment.
So, Christmas jumpers in and of themselves are harmful to the environment, but the thing that we found is that 95% of the ones on the high street are wholly or partly made of plastic, which never really biodegrades. And on top of that, a lot of us are buying a new Christmas jumper every single year, only wearing it once, and then just tucking it away once we're done.
And so we're talking about acrylic fibres, right?
Fairly convincing argument, I have to say so far. Sorry, Sarah. You carry on.
Acrylic fibres are what we're talking about, yes?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't realise that fabric can also be a plastic, so things like acrylic, which a lot of these jumpers are made from, but also polyester. If you look at your labels in your clothes right now, some of it will probably be made from polyester, which is actually a plastic, which never biodegrades.
Can I ask, how... I'm no expert on fashion or textiles, but how different from the average jumper or sweater is a Christmas jumper? I imagine plenty of clothes contain polyester and other synthetic fabrics. So, are Christmas jumpers a case apart? Or is it just the fact that we only wear them for one day?
Yeah, so definitely a lot of the clothes that we wear contain plastic and acrylic. The bad thing about Christmas jumpers is that so many people are buying them and then only wearing them once. So other clothes that we buy all year round have the same environmental impact, but the hope is that you might wear them more than once, which a lot of these jumpers are being bought for quite an expensive price at the beginning of December, worn once and then chucked away afterwards. So they're more environmentally harmful because we're not using them as often.
Would you have any problem with, so as I said in the intro there, that 65 million people have got these sweaters? Would you have any problem with just throwing out the advice, just stick to the ones you've got, don't buy new ones?
Exactly. That's totally what we're saying, is that you should still join in with your office Christmas jumper day, and you should still kind of join in all the festivities, but there's no point in spending loads of money buying a new one when there are so many in people's wardrobes. So we're saying, see what you've already got, see if you can swap one with your friends or your colleagues, or if you've got a jumper that you like, just put some festive tinsel on it or something else to give it a festive cheer.
So I don't do Christmas, which lots of people find is an extraordinary claim, but I haven't done Christmas for more than 20 years now, and I don't do it at all. We have a tiny little plastic tree that we've been using for the last 20 years, and that's it. The thing I was where I'm leading to, Sarah, is that from an environmental perspective, I would have thought Christmas, as celebrated here in the United Kingdom, is an environmental catastrophe, Christmas jumpers or not.
I think it depends how you celebrate it. It's like with everything. If we're buying something to just use once, so if we're buying loads of food knowing we're going to throw it away, then it becomes really environmentally wasteful. If you've got a Christmas tree that you keep in the loft and bring out every year for Christmas, and if you buy food that you know is going to be eaten, then it's not necessarily environmentally wasteful. It's all about thinking about what you're buying and making sure that you're not buying stuff for the sake of it and throwing it away.
It's just there's so much plastic tat out there. I'm just looking outside through the window of our studio into the sort of talk radio newsroom, and I'm surrounded. I can see plastic tat everywhere. You go to our canteen, we've got plastic reindeer singing plastic reindeer songs. We've got Christmas. We've got plastic Christmas tree outside with plastic baubles on it. It's. I appreciate that. Do you think we're going to end up turning our backs on all this plastic tat? Are we going to have greener Christmases in the future?
I think so, and I think people are going to start to realise actually they don't want loads of plastic tat. What they really want is something really nice that they can use every single year in decorations, but they don't want to throw away because they're kind of ugly and plastic. They want to buy something or use something that's really lovely, and it's easy to do. The whole point is it should be environmentally friendly, but also cheap. You don't have to spend loads of money to have a kind of big plastic-filled Christmas.
Nicely put. Sarah Divall, lovely talking to you, creative partner at Hubbub, an environmental lifestyle charity. So